Okay, this one probably won't take very long. I watched a video the other day of a musician turned comedian who I think is pretty good. I don't know much about him, but apparently he decided to become a Christian recently. And he said, hey, now it's almost Christmas time. This year I'm hitting people with the Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. I've heard all these different arguments about Merry Christmas versus Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas versus Happy Holidays. I've also never fucking had somebody tell me Happy Holidays and mean Happy Christmas. There's other holidays around Christmas. Nobody that I'm aware of that's saying Happy Holidays is saying Christmas doesn't matter, I don't believe in Jesus, you're stupid, whatever. Also, 99% of people that celebrate Christmas, I don't think are technically Christians. It's an American holiday, and it's a fun holiday, and almost everybody celebrates it. But when people get mad about the Happy Holidays thing, I think it's fucking crazy. But also, when people are like, oh, I used to say Happy Holidays, but now I'm a Christian, so I can say Merry Christmas. Why couldn't you say Merry Christmas before? You didn't neglect saying Christmas. You didn't go, I'm going over to my friend's house for winter holiday on the 25th. Like, it's not excluding Hanukkah to say Merry Christmas. It's not excluding any other holiday to wish somebody a Merry Christmas. If somebody's not celebrating Christmas, like I have Jewish neighbors across the street, if I tell them Merry Christmas, they don't look at me and go, fuck off, dude, we're celebrating Hanukkah around the same general time. They just say, oh, you too. That it's fine. It doesn't fucking matter. But the idea that this guy, this is just what I think, and you tell me what you think. This is what I think he's doing. This guy is posting saying, now I can say Merry Christmas, because he's trying to get the Christian demographic of people to go, oh, he's really cool. He's one of us now because I say Merry Christmas and he says Merry Christmas. And he's just trying to reel you in so that you think that you're kind of the same thing. And I don't know. I think the whole like Christian influencer thing that's happening now is kind of crazy. I, at the same time, think if you were religious and you weren't talking about it publicly a little bit, if you had a big platform to speak about it on, it's probably not great. You probably should talk about it if it means something to you and you think it could help people and whatever. But there's these people like, dude, there's this couple on Instagram that it was kind of gross. Like I was just scrolling and for some reason I stopped on this because I'm stupid sometimes. And it was this guy explaining why wives should be obedient and how the reason that he has a good marriage is because his wife is a good wife and she listens. She doesn't do anything without his permission. She has his lunch ready for him when he goes to work. She has his dinner ready when he comes home from work. She makes his breakfast. She makes the bed. He gets home and he says, hey wife, I'd like an iced tea. And she says, yes sir, and waits on him hand and foot because they believe that's what the Bible says. I haven't read the part of the Bible that says that. I can't tell you it doesn't. I do think there's a part of the Bible that says it's good to take care of your spouse, be good to your spouse, honor your spouse, all that, I'm sure. But I had a client the other day tell me that there's a part that says that about your wife. I've never fucking heard this. I've never, in my life, until she said it, heard a person that goes to church that's really religious tell me that the Bible says you have to treat your wife right. I've heard them say the Bible basically says your wife's your property and you don't have to treat her right. I've heard your wife is something you own and she's like a tool or a slave. She's one of your possessions. She's your property. I've heard that. But I've heard more women tell me why they're obedient to their husband than I've heard husbands tell me why their wife has to be obedient. But it's all Bible-based from what I can tell. And this lady, and you can fact check me, I'm just saying what people are saying. I'm not saying my opinion on what's in the Bible because I have not read the whole Bible. But the idea that the Bible would say, be good to your husband, honor your husband, take care of your husband, respect your husband, whatever, that makes sense to me. But I would think it would say the same thing in reverse because you kind of have to have a good relationship, to have a good marriage, you kind of have to respect each other. It can't be my wife waits on me hand and foot, and is my personal servant. And when my wife wants me to take one of the kids to school, I can't do it because I'm the man. That doesn't make any fucking sense. We're two individuals. I actually truly believe in equality. I don't believe in feminism. I don't believe in whatever men run the world bullshit. I don't believe in women versus men. I don't believe that one is better than the other. I believe in certain ways one is better than the other. I think generally speaking, men are stronger and do a lot more outdoor, heavy, hard shit that sucks. And generally speaking, women are a little more gentle and nice and a little bit more nurturing. So if I had to pick somebody to tuck me into bed, I would probably go, if I can only pick one, mom. If I got to pick somebody to teach me how to change the oil in a car, I'm going to pick dad. That being said, those roles can be reversed. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not always the same. My wife's strong as fuck, dude. Like, if I need to carry a piano, I get one friend and my wife, and then I hold the door for them. And I go, hey, I'll help. And then I watch my wife just be like, hey, hold my joint. And then she just picks up the fucking piano, and then my friend's like, what the fuck? My wife is strong as shit. I've been told I'm a little bit more gentle and sweet than most guys. And not in like a gay way, but maybe in a gay way. But the whole idea that there's these like gender roles and the Bible says that men are supposed to be doing whatever the fuck they want and women are supposed to just listen and fall in line is ridiculous. And I think that might have been what led to this over-the-top feminism movement that, like, I think equality is fucking great. I don't think men suck is great. I don't think women getting together and saying all men are evil, men are all bad, men are all this, that's not true. It doesn't make any sense. You're grouping together a bunch of people that you also like some of. Like, most of those women that are saying shit like that are like, oh, my dad's great, and you're really nice, and my husband's really nice, and my boyfriend's cool, or whatever. They have examples of men that don't suck, and then they'll go on the internet or to a protest and say, all men suck. Now, burning bras, I'm with it. I think that's cool. I like nipples. I support it. I would burn your bra. Also, I'm not saying you're wrong for overcorrecting, because women were mistreated for a very fucking long time and still are. I'm not saying you're not. What I am saying is I think the goal, even if it means you as a woman and you as feminist have to ramp up and go, men suck, fuck men, if you have to do that to get to where we're actually equal and we're all treating each other as equals, that's fine. I don't mind. But I do think we've gotten to a point where it used to be men are in charge, women are submissive. Then it became women can do anything men can do. That's a good spot. But then people are like, well, people aren't hearing that, so let's fucking lean into it. I'm not saying we, because I'm taking no credit for some shit that my grandpa's friends were doing, but I think if men as a group listened a little bit more, I don't think there would be this big overcorrection. I think if we just went, hey, women want to be able to work but not have to work. Women want to be able to do this and not have, women want to be able to vote, drive, whatever. I'm pretty sure we got all the things that we wanted on the list, technically, by law, and then somehow we drifted away to where we're still going, well, in my personal life, my wife is my servant, and I fucking hate that. And so, as much as it sounds like I just complained about feminism, the next time you complain about feminism, if you also complain about your wife not taking orders very well, just know it's your fault, okay? Just that overcorrection that I think we can agree is happening is probably your fault. What topic was this anyway? Let's see. What was I even talking about? Oh, the Christian guy that said Merry Christmas. Got a little off track there. But Merry Christmas.